How old am I? I'm 30, 35.
35? You look great for 35, sir.
Oh, thanks, man. You know I try to take care of myself. How old are you?
I am 13.
13? Really? God damn it, n***er, you look like 40. You look older than me, you fucking n***er.
Ladies and gentlemen, you read the title right. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Gypsy Crusader, is back, spreading insanity, hatred, chaos, and madness all across the internet worse than ever before.
Why do people say that? I've had a few people say that to me and I never understand why.
Are you?
No.
Are you?
No.
Say no, you're not AI.
I am not AI. I hate I hate I hate the I can't stand any of those people.
Like, I was actively in the middle of making a video that I really wanted to make, and as soon as I saw he was back, I immediately dropped it and made this video without a second thought. Like, I think I'm genuinely on the spectrum because I have an autistic urge to finish whatever I'm doing before moving on to something else. But this was easily an exception. If for some weird reason you don't know Gypsy Crusader, holy shit, you're in for a ride. I'm talking a real bumpy ride. You need to strap in your seatbelt, put on a helmet, maybe some goggles, some elbow and knee guards. You'll need a whole Warhammer suit of power armor for this shit. This dude is the boogeyman of the LGBTQ+ community. If he was a SpongeBob character, he'd be the slur-slinging slasher. There is a good reason why he was banned and disappeared from the internet for the past 3 years. Now, since he's been gone for so long, it's only fair that I give you a quick, brief refresher on who this guy is and what he used to do. Now, I can't say this louder for the people in the back, but viewer discretion is heavily advised. Continue watching at your own risk. After this, you're gonna realize why this lunatic returning to the internet is such an insane deal. So I'm not gonna bog you down with the details of his tragic villain backstory. I'm just gonna give you a quick Dragon Ball Z recap. After this information, you'll quickly realize why he became the Joker. I'm talking both metaphorically and literally. So to make this anime exposition flashback as short as possible, Gypsy Crusader wasn't always Gypsy Crusader. His name is Paul Miller, and he was a conservative journalist who actually trained and coached Muay Thai. Now, the character Gypsy Crusader was born on the night where Paul was actually denied entry to a party that was being hosted by this group called the Proud Boys, which is an exclusively male far-right group. I think he was there to cover a story, but since he didn't have a ticket, he couldn't actually attend the party. But while leaving, he was actually jumped by Antifa, which is a left-wing, anti-fascist, anti-racial movement, aka the direct nemesis of the Proud Boys. These two groups were beefing harder than Dio and the entire Joestar bloodline. But while Paul was being jumped, the Proud Boy members surprisingly helped Paul defend himself. So after that whole kerfuffle, Paul left with some bruises and a stolen backpack. Now, I really wish that's where the story ended, but this is where it actually starts to get significantly worse for Paul. My little conspiracy game theory is the fact that, like, the backpack that was stolen from Paul that night contained his identification, because Antifa essentially found Paul's identity and began doxing him. From that day forward, every single day, this man would receive death threats on a daily. They found out where he worked and made him lose his job. Even his little training, coaching Muay Thai gig he had, he couldn't even do that anymore. These sick bastards went as far as harassing his mother's business. I'm pretty sure at one point they even went to her house looking for him. The doxing was so bad that Paul couldn't even get any future jobs. Any job he went, he kept losing them, rendering him unemployable. This is obviously pretty bad because without any job, he can't make any money, and without money, he can't afford stuff like food, which of course you need food to live, so these people were effectively slowly killing this man. This is exactly why I fucking hate politics and I don't ever get into it, and I stay away from circles like that. I genuinely fucking hate politics. It drives people apart, and some people are so extreme that if you don't agree with their political opinion, they go as far as wanting to kill you. Like, do you fucking hear what I just said? Some people, because you don't agree with them, align with them, they want to straight up fucking end your life. That is under any circumstance never okay. So with all of this bullshit going on, Paul basically turned to the dark side and became the real life version of memes like these. And he became this way out of pure spite and hatred. And of course, with someone with a lot of pent up hatred and aggression like that, he needed an outlet to express that hatred. And thus, Gypsy Crusader was born.
I love a gal who buys me dinner and then doesn't expect me to put out. But I know you niggas are violent savages that'll have sex with anything.
Now, I know what you're wondering. Why did he disappear for over 2 years? Why, when the world needed him most, he vanished? To make a long fucking story short, Paul already had a felony in the past, which made it so that he was not allowed to possess a firearm legally. Now, coincidentally, as his streams were gaining popularity at the time, the FBI actually raided his house on the account of him possessing a firearm illegally. He was then taken to court, processed, and actually pled guilty and subsequently spent 2 years in prison. I know, what an insanely tragic villain backstory. And now he's back and his content is somehow even worse. Now, I want to show you some of his new content, but before I show you his completely deranged antics, I want to make one thing clear. The reason I'm shedding light on or promoting these vids is because it's obviously something very destructive and harmful that he's doing. You might think, what's the big deal? Like, it's just one edgy moron on the internet. Like, how is it that bad? But trust me, it can get really bad. Don't worry, I'll show you what I mean later on in the video. I'm just posting this vid hoping that it reaches someone who can actually do something about this guy's account still being up. Now, I'm obviously gonna have to censor a lot of the offensive imagery and terms in these videos, but you can use your imagination.
We probably got one of these.
Oh yeah? I got one of these. Fuck you and drop dead, nigga. I mean, you kind of sound like you're talking like a nigga. Why?
Are you proud to say that?
Why do you do that?
Are you proud to say that?
Yes.
Why?
Because I hate niggas and
As a black person, this doesn't even frustrate me. What's truly frustrating is that he's a genuinely creative guy, and if he actually focuses energy on something that's not this, he'd actually be pretty entertaining and can make a name for himself on the internet. Like, here's him dressing up in a very fitting Joker cosplay.
What the fuck?
Shut up, nigga. You can't even read, can you? Holy shit. Look at his skin. It's like it wishes it was white, but it can only be consumed by niggas. You are one fat bitch. Jesus Christ. You kind of look like Donkey Kong if he had weave on.
Donkey Kong, if they had a weave on, is crazy. What's even crazier is that he has merch. And I love the way he advertises his merch. Just check this out.
So if you guys want to support the stream and you guys want to buy anything to help keep hate alive, still have patches available. We just have the Joker and the Black Sun in white and red. I've got these two available.
In all seriousness, this is exactly why I'm shedding light on this situation, because his Twitter account needs to get banned again. Because he's culminating a community of degenerates that are actually willing to buy this paraphernalia. And his actual platform and comment sections are being used as a safe space or outlet for these people to spread their racist ideologies. Like, Gypsy Crusader is so well known already that people already know who he is when they see him.
Social media clips. I'm saying like on clips.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
That's the racist guy. Hey, why are you smiling? Hey, why are you...
Me? I'm the Riddler. I'm not racist. Well, I'm the Riddler, and I'm here to see if anybody is clever enough to solve some of my riddles. Do you guys want to try? Yeah? Okay. Riddle me this. Around them, you don't relax. A simple word will get you smacked. Next, they're coming for you, and their warlord is barbecue. Who are they?
Who are they? Barbecue.
I feel like she might know the answer. The one laughing. Is that the answer you are going with?
Yes. Wait, I'm scared.
I am sorry. The answer I was looking for is who are the niggas? The niggas would have been the correct answer. Where's your father? Are you niggas excited about not being able to celebrate Father's Day tomorrow?
He has fully transitioned to the Joker himself. And this man's hate knows no bounds. He doesn't care if you're a man, woman, or even transgendered people aren't safe from the hate.
Like, when I was younger, he used to take me, like, everywhere when he would do drugs and just, like, shoot up in front of me and crap.
And but were him and your mom were not together when you were younger, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Dad, abuse. Interesting. Do you go out in public dressed as a woman?
Yeah.
Well, I think I have all I need for my diagnosis. It appears to me that you are a degenerate piece of garbage. You want to know why I'm so serious? You want to know why? Because there were over 37 murders of white people by you monkey in the month of May alone. And the media doesn't talk about it. But God forbid one of you guys gets smoked because you shot at a cop, then everybody loses their minds. The violent, savage nature of you people. And I use that word people very loosely. You demons. You knuckle draggers.
The actual scariest part about this whole thing is the fact that he's actually culminating a fan base off of this. And it's not people who are just following him ironically or like the really edgy jokes. It's people who genuinely share this ideology. And at this point, it's gone too far because it's actually reaching and corrupting the minds of children. In this clip, he's on his video site. I don't know what the site's name is, actually. I'll put it on the screen if I find it. But this fan is clearly on the younger side.
Is this who I think it is?
Floyd, what are you doing out of hell?
Wait. I've been waiting for you this entire time, sir. Can you just give me a minute of your time?
Floyd, get back in hell. Hell, brother. This is funny.
I'll be ordering some merch soon.
God bless you, brother. Thank you so much for watching.
But yeah, will Paul Miller continue streaming or will he be banned never to stream again? I don't know. I don't care. Like the video.